what it is, what it is, what it do, what it do. Hey, I want to reshare some information and have you thinking. So y'all have a great one. Pay attention. It's from Bobby Hemmett.
The reason why they place this particular one that has no boundaries on what it does
It's you.
is to try to understand that, number one, it is that type of energy and that type of latent forces that the soul needs to wake up with. The soul has a multiple purpose or a dual purpose. One, it is the soul of creation that lies dormant, and it tends to the physical manifestations of the world to keep creation going. The other half of that soul is the soul of destruction. And that soul of destruction, that soul of destruction is just not talking about dealing with the physical destruction of what you do things. That's your physical body. How it gets destruction is a knowledge of freedom outside of moralism. That's what the hell I'm talking. We talking about science here. And we got the goddamn text to prove this shit. That's what we're talking about, because we're not talking down to a bunch of stupid ass people out here. We're talking to, number one, people that's been in this shit for the last 10 years and want to know the next step. That's what the metaphysical conference is about. You see? We're not talking about religion. So up against religion and moral dogma, this does seem uncouth. But it specifically was a metaphysical conference. And I would take your fucking money to come to give you some damn shit that you can get from Reverend Pigfoot. You see? So, the aspect of this soul has to be free, and it has to be, your mind has to signal to it that, number one, this is an illusion. So the least amount I pay attention to this illusion, or I pay attention to the laws that keep this illusion going, the more I free my soul. You see, you can't let learning stop you based on opinions. We're not giving opinions. I'm not the damn leader. I'm a motherfucking teacher. Now you gonna tell a goddamn teacher that he is not allowed to fucking teach? That's some crazy shit. That's fucking damn the same oppression and totalitarianism. I never made no damn claims of being no fucking moral preacher. So you can't attribute that to me. I never made no claims of being no leader. I don't want y'all motherfuckers to follow me to the bathroom, let alone to heaven. But you can't attack goddamn scholarship. That's why I came with the goddamn books. The fuck going on? Now you got to be, in the year 2000, you got to be a crazy motherfucker to come with the goddamn books and gonna tell a motherfucker, I got the goddamn book, I'm giving you the shit. I always tell you that it's not about following, it's about studying, that's all. So you're going to tell me, oh, it's wrong for me not to teach. And because there's certain things in the book, I got to spoon feed you. You got to understand, I'm not no Johnny come lately. This is 10 years and 8 years of teaching, and we just so happen to be on the latter half. There's been people that's been knowing me for the first goddamn, since the first 8 years. What the fuck I'm going to do is come and give you some feel-good shit? That's the problem. Giving you what you want to hear and not what you need to hear. Now the government is trying to keep shit dormant through these black preachers out here telling you to shut down your fucking energy. And it has nothing to do with your moral behavior. You already know how to behave. And it doesn't matter even if you don't. This is an illusion. It doesn't exist. A series of events that don't exist. So you're going to tell me that I'm going to stay and pay more attention to the goddamn illusion than I'm going to pay to the spirit? And I don't give a damn whether you got Bible, Quran, or whatever. Even the religions tell you at the end, this shit is supposed to be over. And even Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, then if you don't believe in a goddamn end, you might as well get up out of this shit. Because that means you're a buck dance for anybody. But how you going to throw a cracker off the planet if you don't even believe that there is a salvation of him even getting off the damn planet? But we're talking about science here. We're talking about science, and we're not just talking about these books on this thing. I'm talking about literally thousands of bibliographies. So you're going to attack the goddamn teacher now. See what I'm saying? And this is what we're talking about here. This is scholarship. I never made no claims on being no fucking world leader. There is no Bobby Hemmett school or no Bobby Hemmett group or no kind of shit like that. But I'm giving the goddamn information. You see? That's the same dogma. You can't be given over the dogma.
You must awaken now. You are the melanin carriers on this planet. You were the original 12-stranded people, and you were given that privilege to do a whole lot of work in time. It was not something given to you by chance. Because you fell from grace and sought to make better than your Creator, you suffered by that you created, and then also was brought to your planet that you created in a higher form. In other words, once you think that you are a God, you must act God-like, not sometimes, but all the time. Because once a God falls short, there are so many things that are not God-like, just waiting to lapdog you up and tear you apart, that you're open then to the whole holy cost of the cosmos, not the fake holy cost on earth. The real Jews, as you found out, are you. The 13 tribes had nothing to do with this earth people. It embodied Lucifer Maldek, the exploded planet, which rained down upon you those lost souls, which destroyed a whole planet in your system that you helped sustain. Many of you are reincarnate Maldekians, Luciferians, and you probably don't even want to deal with that, but if it is truth, it will come back to haunt and vibrate. I'm style triggering all your opening points. We'll see which ones run with it. In the great role of play that is a planet, people are brought to it to learn and to show in physical embodiment, physical reality, in a lifetime, what they have learned in the heavens of earth. What they have learned on the spiritual and mental plane is of no value until in a time when given a physical body with physical challenges, you see what you can do really under pressure. Time and time again, some of these best people failed. And time again, as they failed, it lowered the vibration of the planet until the planet was put into a coma. The planet now wants to awaken. It is almost awakened, and the more you begin to channel in successfully this new energy through your pineals, through your melanin, your energy fields will attract more and more of cosmic light. Let's put this another way. Our sun was nothing more than a step-down transformer. Some people call it, if you're into physics, a transducer. It is now a capacitor. It is a step-up transformer. Whereas at one time it filtered out great light and energy that came from deep space to our planet so that we could live under a sun. And you remember the saying, there's nothing new under a sun. And there isn't. In 59, it completely reversed its polarity, and now it is sending forth energy, augmented by the kind of what they call cosmic and gamma rays that are coming into it. This year, by this summer, you will would begin to hear more and more about sunspot activities, solar prominences, perturbations, and how our sun is a deadly enemy about to annihilate us all because it is going to burn us up with X-rays and gamma rays. Not all of us. Not all of us. Some of us. And who are the us's? Whoever are the chosen. How are you chosen? You choose yourself by following the disciplines you know you should have been doing, not tomorrow, but yesterday. By doing the readings and the research and taking the time to spend in meditation, the things you thought you should have done 5 years ago, you start them immediately tomorrow. By not being threatened or coerced, you do because of the goading mechanism within your own spiritual consciousness, that you know you should be doing as though a policeman was there or mother was looking, and you do better than both of those authoritarian figures because you are rising. Once you channel in that light, for every one of you, you're worth 1,000 of non-channelers because they're the dead. They will not awaken. You cannot wait for them. If you do not do that in mass, you will be subject to the technical prowess of a people who are soulless that now have control of this planet. And if you're ready to go up against them, I bless you. If you're ready to go up against them alone, I feel sorry for you. For you will learn a lesson that will stay with you forever. You cannot match them in their technology. Forget it. What you knew subconsciously, and what you know even as you hear the tone and tenor of my voice is true, is that some way or another you could raise a spiritual quality that could match that in some kind of way. You just didn't know how to go about doing it. And you know that you had lost something and you wanted it returned. You have that privilege now. AIDS and every other man-made deceptive agent to stop you from progressing physically and cause your journey of life to end quickly will only be thwarted when you can raise your vibrational rates enough where none of those things can exist within that contact field. And then those that met it and made it will meet out its suffering and suffer the same thing that they started. The planet cannot help you till you vibrate high enough to take the light. It's just that simple. Other than that, you will be destroyed just like those that are trying to destroy your planet once again.
Law. Put on the mind of God is what you have to do. What does that mean? Go get something. You already got it. El Fatah. Open is your work. The becoming is your work. Everything you need, you got it. If somebody says, be ye perfect, you'd have to already be perfect because you can't put pieces together to make perfect. Those are parts. Perfect is one. Undivided. Unbroken. Complete. Well, brother, let me tell you something. You already got it. You already are it. You just don't know it. And what I mean is, this thing here does not know it is perfect. It keeps telling you you're making mistakes. You don't know what you're doing. You can't do that. You don't know how to do that. I'm poor. I ain't got. I don't know what. That ain't where the mind of Christ works. But that's what you want to quiet in your mind. And put I can, I know how, I am. I so desire. So whatever it is you so desire, you decree it, declare it, and proclaim it. That's how you get it, because that's how you got everything else you got. As to whether you did it consciously or subconsciously, it doesn't matter. You have 3 levels of mind: the super, the conscious, and the subconscious, and you think on all 3 of them. It's what you're thinking that makes the difference. If your subconscious keeps making you make mistakes, it's because you keep telling it to do something. And as long as you tell your mind it's broken, it's going to behave like a broken mind. It's going to keep you poor, hungry, and scared. That's imperfect. Turn that shit around. I am G-O-D right now. I am master, able, and noble right now. That's your prayer for transforming yourself to G-O-D. And don't accept anything less than that. Stop being a servant. Stop groveling in your prayers. Claim your divinity. Claim your godhood. Claim the knowledge of the universe. Claim your wealth. Noble Drew Ali told the Moors, each and every one of you is supposed to inherit $1 million. And he said that in 1920 something. How many millionaires we got now? Kevin, you can't. What do you mean not many? We got so many we can't even count them, man. Where are you living at? I'm trying to tell you something. You have to get you past poverty with this. Quit thinking poor. Quit thinking I don't have it. I can't get it. Don't look up and see somebody else hit the numbers for $20 million and then tell yourself, I can't. The hell is you talking about? Why can't you turn around and tell yourself just the opposite? I didn't win 20 million. That's what the sister did when she opened up the Bible. And the Spirit told her to read those verses in that chapter. And then when she got ready to close the book, the Spirit told her, don't close that book, write them numbers down. and carried her to a window. Wait a minute, I'm talking about right here in New York. A black woman who used to scrub floors for a living. $6 million that weekend. She ain't scrubbing nobody's damn floors no more. You know what I'm saying? You know? Quit reaching for the bottom. And the money's on top. Real money. And then don't ask God for some money, because a penny is money, and he'll give you a penny if you ask for a penny. You know what I'm saying? Quit asking for cheap shit. Damn supermarket full of steaks. You go in there and buy some damn beans and rice. What is you doing? You know what I'm saying? Get up here. Why is it you don't think you're supposed to live a wonderful, pleasant, prosperous life? Who told you you weren't supposed to do that? Nobody but you. Well, quit doing that. Yeah, quit going for the okie doke. It's okie doke. I'm poor. It's okie doke. I ain't got shit. It's okie doke. You know, I'm sick. It's okie doke. I don't know shit. It's okie doke. Quit going for okie doke. You hear me? And I'm talking to your spirit, because that's what's going to get you out of poverty. And that's what's going to get you out of hell. Is the God within yourself. That's the one you're looking for. That's your best friend. And that's the only one who will be with you forever. When Jesus goes somewhere else, that God will still be there. You sure enough want to make him and her your best friend. A God that will always tell you the truth. Only if you will always listen. When you stop listening, everybody starts telling you a lie. Because that's what you're looking for when you stop listening to your own truth, take the responsibility of being God. How do you get there? One way, and one way only. By desire. You have to want to be God. You can't get there no other way. Psychological assumption automatically provides the means to fulfill the dream desire is the law of mind in action. The psychological assumption automatically provides the means to fulfill the dream desire. If you do not have the desire to become God, you are not going to become God, certainly not by accident. That's a car running over you, not God. You have to have it in here. If you want to be a servant, that's already in there. That's easy. Upgrade. You heard the statement, all grow up. Well, yeah, grow up. and find out you might be 25 feet tall. Yeah. That's the Reverend Biscuit in me coming out there.
All right, y'all. Peace. Enjoy.